Hello, everyone. Welcome to another MGG Live. Kind of really the start of the full Christmas season. Um, Welcome, whether you're watching on my channel, Mike's Gaming Gala, or on the Retro Bliss Gaming channel. I could see the chat from both, so you are welcome from both. As you know, we're simulcasting over on Phil's channel while he recovers. And hopefully he'll be back soon. I know he yesterday released a video on his new Intellivision Sprint. I actually got mine yesterday at long last, typical Atari, about 10 days after it was supposed to arrive. But I have it, and over the holidays, I will be seeing how much of that video I can put together. I will be doing a video. I'll be doing it my way, which is something that you won't see on anybody else's channel. We're going to open up. We're going to look at the electronics. Particularly, we're going to look at the electronics inside of the Intellivision controller, the Sprint controller, compare it to an original. I can explain some of the differences. We're going to talk about putting new games on. We're going to talk about making them pretty so that they show up in the carousel. I'm going to do the full Mike's Gaming Gala treatment on that, but that video probably won't come out until January. As for my channel, we are streaming today, obviously. We're going to be streaming Batty Zabella. I was looking through and it's like, do I have any Christmas homebrews? And this is a Christmas-themed homebrew. If you're a fan of Vampirella or Elvira or any of that stuff, you are going to absolutely love this game. I did review them. This coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have a Retro Bliss Rewind, and it is a very, very special one. James and Tanya from Zero Page Homebrew are going to be on. They're going to be like as always, I'm going to be bringing up questions from the chat. And we're going to talk about their channel. Obviously, the elephant in the room, Zero Page Homebrew announced that they were ceasing operations. We will talk about that a little bit. I mean, I don't think you can't talk about it. But one thing that I will brace you for in advance is if you were hoping to get all the dirty details in this interview, you're probably not going to get it. You're probably going to be disappointed. Retro Bliss Rewind, especially when we have guests on, we're not hard-hitting journalists. If there's any questions that James and Tanya don't want to answer, they don't have to, and we're going to just move right on. But absolutely bring your questions about Zero Page Homebrew, and that's going to be an absolutely great chat. Thrilled to have them on. A few other things. Next Saturday, I'm not going to be streaming. Normally I would, but as some of you know, I come from a family of 8. And so on Christmas, when we all get together, there's all the kids, there's all the noise. You don't get a lot of time individually with anybody. You have good conversation. That's always a good time. But my brothers and I, which I have 5 younger brothers, not 7 younger brothers. I have 5 younger brothers. We have what we've always termed as a boys' night. And we get together usually around, early afternoon, and we play board games and video games, and we drink and we eat pizza and do all that stuff. And that's the event that I always look forward to. And that is on Saturday. So I will not be streaming next Saturday, but the Tuesday before Christmas, I'm going to be doing a Q&A stream, kind of talk about the channel, talk about, what I think of how it's going and future ideas, and answering any questions from chat. I think that'll be a fun time just before New Year's. And then after that, we'll be back to our regular programming. Because next week, on Christmas Day, because Christmas falls on a Thursday, is going to be my Christmas special. And it's kind of become a yearly tradition now, but I count down my top 10 games that I reviewed in the year. And spoiler alert, the game that we're playing is on that list. You'll have to tune in to find out where. Other news. Those of you who know me and who know my friends, this Saturday. So you know that the show. So the show was Mr. Post Style, Off Grid Arcade, G Parker, and Mike the Gaming Road Warrior. And on the first of the month, they would do the first Sunday of the month, they would do a 7 p.m. Eastern stream called The Show. And that stopped being a thing in November. November was their last show. But, and I will share my screen because, and you can watch it on the Mr. Post Style channel, or you can watch it on the Off Grid Arcade channel. Both are great channels, lots of fun. But you can see right here, live, scheduled for the 21st, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m., hanging out with Poe and Off Grid. It's not the show. G Parker isn't coming back. And it says here, you can probably not see it very well, but the Gaming Road Warrior, featuring the Gaming Road Warrior, Mike will be on. They're doing a new version of the show, a new, not a continuation, but a new show on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I believe that's going to be a weekly thing now. Unfortunately for me, 7 p.m. on Sundays is my handover time with my with my boys. And so it's always dinner at 7 p.m., but I will definitely be watching. And in the future, I'll be watching, but I'll probably tune in a little bit after they start. I love these guys. They're so much fun. Please come and hang out. I will be in the chat. I'm sure Retro Bliss and Casey the Intellivision Gamer, they'll be in the chat as well. I am so happy that these guys are going to be continuing and doing something. And I'm looking forward to what it ends up becoming. This Sunday, it says they're going to be talking about the Intellivision Sprint and the Sprint Game Manager. So if you are not subscribed to Off Grid Arcade and or Mr. Post Style, you absolutely should be. They're lots of fun. They're great friends of mine. So tune into that. Also, those of you who remember, it has now been like a year since I was hosting the YouTuber of the Month competition. This year was Upper Nimbus, and the YouTuber of the Year video is up. There are 2 people running. I will not tell you who to vote for, but you can check the chat and you know who, and you can see who I voted for. But he did an absolutely phenomenal job this year. High production value. I was really impressed. And if you go and watch that YouTuber of the Year video, there might be a cameo from a really cool dude in his video. So absolutely go check out Upper Nimbus and the YouTuber of the Year video. Okay, let's say hello to the chat, and then we will get into our Christmas game. So Pierre was first. Hello. Got Off Grid Arcade. Torque is a little off. He just watched the Mermaid review. I am so sorry, guys, but I am a little disturbed at how many people seem to really like me in drag. Michelle is a phenomenon, apparently. Everybody was like, oh, this is one of your best intros. That was so funny. Oh, Michelle. Oh. And yeah, that's all Casey's fault, in case you guys were worrying. Wondering about that. DeAndre77, hello. We've got Cannabis Kid. I'm doing great. I've been on holiday for a week. It has not felt like a holiday, but my Christmas shopping is done. I have some, believe it or not, I have to do a lot of baking coming up, but yeah, I'm happy to be off. Robert, Merry Christmas to you too. Elvira is the best. Yeah, if you haven't seen this game, you're gonna freaking love this game. I'm playing Batty Zabella 2, which takes place at Christmas, but Batty Zabella 1 is also phenomenal. We'll talk a bit more about the game there. Question: what am I doing with that huge neon sign? I don't have a big neon sign. I don't know. Unless that's a reference to something that I'm not remembering. And you're very welcome. I appreciate you and Postile and Mike the Gaming Road Warrior. It's always a good time. Justin says, I will always associate Game Boy with Christmas. I will always remember the night my maternal grandma gave me a Game Boy with Tetris and Super Mario Land on Christmas Eve, 1990. I was not so lucky. I never had a Game Boy. It wasn't until I think 93 or 94 that my younger brother got a Game Boy, so I got to play that a bit. But my favorite games obviously were Tetris, but Kix, QIX, Kix on the Game Boy. That's how I was introduced to that game, and it was awesome. I love that game. Yes, Weekly, awesome. Hope you're having a wonderful dark winter solstice eve. Yes, winter solstice is tomorrow. What's the channel nickname? The nickname, you mean what's for the show or the hanging out with Off Grid and Pope? You can watch it on Mr. Poe Style, or you can watch it on Off Grid Arcade. Is the two channels. I'll after the stream, I'll pin a comment with their info in there. At least, yes, and at least Poe and Bart will be there every week. I believe, like I have talked to Mr. Postile a little bit about this. I believe they're going to have rotating guests. I would imagine Mike the Gaming Road Warrior would be, welcome whenever he wants to join. But I know when the show ended, he kind of set aside Sundays to spend with his family and play games and stuff. So hopefully Mike can be on a lot because I really like Mike the Gaming Road Warrior. He's a cool guy, and you should check out his channel as well. But it'll always be Mr. Postile and Bart. We will go. Inti Lab says, I saw Batty Zabella and came for the boobs, and the graphics are actually a lot better in the second one, and there's more to ogle at. They made the very wise decision to have her on screen all the time, and you can see right up to about here. It's definitely a PG-13 game. Torque says that the intro to Mermaid Enchanted Ocean was really super funny, and thanks. That's what I was going for. Guitar Geo says, hello, everyone. I have the first Batty Zabella on an Evercade cartridge. It's a cool game. Yes, it's on one of the Indie Heroes cartridges. The first one's phenomenal. The second one, I think, is even better. It is different. It's kind of like comedy, horror, tongue-in-cheek, sexually charged. They're hilarious. I'll be showing that in a bit. Buggy Multiplex says, I got a Game Boy Color for Christmas in '98, transparent purple. My brother got solid purple. By '98, I was not playing a lot of video games. I had been introduced to women. And so I have a gaming kind of blind spot from 96 to, like, I still played some games, but from 96 to about 2004 is a gaming, not blind spot. Like I said, I still play games, but I wasn't as much into games. I was very much into the ladies. Consider making a side channel called Michelle's Gaming Gala so you can be wildly successful. It really disturbs me that there is a distinct possibility that would be more successful than what I'm doing here. I do at some point in the summer. I'm thinking I'll probably maybe early summer. I will probably do like a marathon stream, like stream like 8 hours as a fundraiser to go to Portland Retro Gaming Expo. And I may do that as Michelle because you guys seem to really, really like that, and it bothers me. Oh, okay, the zero-page homebrew neon. Yeah, we can ask about lots of stuff. Skyline, bro. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe you could clarify. Also, just realized I was on a 3 minutes delay. Oh, that sucks. I owned Kicks on the Game Boy and the 800 XL. I only ever had it on, well, I only ever had the Game Boy one, and it was because my mom liked Tetris and Kicks, and I really, really loved Kicks. It was her game. She would commandeer my brother's Game Boy quite often. I was halfway through Wario Land 3 on my original Game Boy and had to start the game over to play it on the Game Boy Color with colors applied. I started with Super Mario Land and Tetris on the Game Boy in Christmas '89. Christmas '89, I was so far behind. Christmas '89 is when I got my NES. We were really behind. And then next came Alleyway and Solar Striker. I don't think I've played Solar Striker. I've played Alleyway, definitely. I initially went for a Lynx over Game Boy, but ended up with both. Now have a mod retro for my Game Boy Color needs. Hello. Hello, Brian. I didn't even really know about the Lynx when it came out, but a friend of mine, I remember going to his birthday party, and he got a Game Gear, and it blew my mind. It's like, wow, you're playing like Sonic, and I think Monaco Racing was the game. He got Sonic and Monaco Racing, and it was just like, wow. Very cool. Jeremiah Thomas just finished correcting somebody on another video about 2600 Night Driver's greatness. Now I'm here for some 4 out of 10 gameplay, or 4 out of 10 content. Ouch. If you have to go around and correct everybody else because everybody else says it's not great, maybe you're the outlier. Haven't been on in a while. Well, hey, welcome. And Michael Hayes can't stick around, has to get ready for a chorus performance tonight. Well, good luck with that. My Skyline tool. Oh, Skyline Diner. Yes, Retro Bliss gets mad when you made jokes about Skyline Diner. I actually was fortunate enough. I had a business trip in Lexington, and he drove down, and we went to dinner at Skyline Diner. So I had a 3-way with Phil. That's something he might not want to divulge, but I did have a 3-way with Phil. Okay, it's a retro dev thing. Fair enough. Jeremiah Thomas says he got the Lynx in '92. His stepbrother had a Game Boy. Oh, sure. The one time I'm wrong is about 2600 Night Driver. Doubtful. It's very likely, sir. You were right about Space Shuttle, but not so much Night Driver. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about, before we play, Batty Zabella. So there's a link in the description. This was actually, when I reviewed it, it was ROM only, but now there is a physical cartridge that you can get of Batty Zabella 2. But this is our main character, Batty Zabella. In Batty Zabella 2, she's all dressed up Christmassy. Really cool. You can get the ROM now. It's on sale for $3.99. But if you want the physical cartridge, you can purchase it for $45. I think that is quite reasonable, especially for how good this is. And if you haven't played Batty Zabella, this one is more, I'd say this one has more of a horror element, and maybe a more in-depth story. This one has a lot more of the tongue-in-cheek and a more fun story. But these links are in the description. You absolutely have to check it out. They are really, really awesome games. Okay, so, and yes, we made a lot of three-way jokes in Phil's stats. So Phil's chat. So let me share screen, entire screen, screen one with audio. And we are going to play some Game Boy. So let me reset. Doop. Ice Cold Blood is the producer of this. And it says, this game contains themes, imagery that may offend some players. Sure, but we don't care. Let me know how the audio is, if it's too loud or too soft. Batty Zabella 2, Christmas. Question for Retro Bliss and Mike. I ordered the collector's edition of Terminator 2D and Terrifier, the arcade game, and I am friends in real life with YouTuber Little Shane. Do I want to do a live unboxing of both games on his channel? Absolutely, man. Content is content, and that I watched some of that Terminator 2D game on Mr. Poststyle's channel. It looks really good. So we are going to start. Before Christmas. Oh, you've heard that before? Well, excuse me, princess. This is my first time having any company during the holidays. Okay. Audio might be a smidge high. We'll drop it down to here. Let me know if that's better. And Champ Games forever. Yes, we love Champ Games. Family aside, of course. Speaking of which, by the way, she's married to a bat. That's Husbano in the bed with her. Speaking of which, it wasn't too long ago that my son and husband were abducted by phantoms. That's game one. Well, trust me, it happened. Maybe you were even there, but I really don't remember. Don't blame me, it took so long for the dang sequel to come out. Anyway, I'm sure you want to get things rolling, so here goes. Hubba hubba. I was just trying to sleep until 10 p.m. or so when suddenly some huge bang sounded from the yard. Also, yes, you heard me, 10 p.m. When your family is nocturnal, it's not exactly easy to enjoy the sun. You think being this pale comes naturally? Now, I gave you an inciting incident, so let's get going. Okay, so you guide Batty, and you press the question to interact. Press down to speak with Batty. She'll point out items of interest. Press down on the item map screen for the current task. Is there anything worse than having your beauty sleep interrupted? I should check out the backyard. In case you somehow forgot or skipped the first game for whatever reason, select will open the map screen. So that's where I am right now. I'm in the bedroom with Husbano. We'll have to head downstairs first to the yard is furthest north. Okay, we'll skip through the tutorial. I have beaten this game. All right, so we can look around. We can talk to her. Husbano's sleeping. We used to use the bed to save, but now we use the bath to save. Okay, but we can't save right now. 44, but still got it. Hey, I'm 44. She is age appropriate for me. So I think it's 8 p.m. We can go check out our son. Oh, okay, maybe I just have to go right outside. 44 is perfect. So we'll go downstairs. Hallway. I think that's the door out back. Yep. Memories. Memories and memories. Only a handful of generations are buried here. Osbano believes that many other unmarked graves are waiting to be unearthed one day. What the heck happened here? The mausoleum has been destroyed. Hold on a second. Red coat, white beard, jolly gut. Is that Santa Claus? Santa Claus crashed into our mausoleum. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of... Buggy, you got to work on your nipple placement there, I think. So what's the deal? If there's no chimney, you just destroy the entire roof? This was historical stuff, you know? Ho, ho, oh. Santa can't move. Cut the pity party. Let me bring you into the house. That's much better. Well, Santa, I'm glad you finally decided to pay our house a visit this year. You really wrecked your suit in the process, though. Why don't you let me try to fix it? In the meantime, I'll run a hot bath for you. That's very sweet, my dear. Naked Santa. Wow, okay, don't waste any time. Check out those muscles. Sure, it's not you pulling the sleigh, Mr. Claus. Ho, 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 my dear. The reindeer pull the sleigh. Is this guy dense or what? Blame it on the crash, I guess. Gotta say, I didn't imagine Santa would be such a stud. Makes me wonder if the Easter Bunny will turn up this year. Well, anyway, why the heck do I hear the TV? The TV was a very bad thing in the first game. Didn't you hear all the noise? Why are you just watching TV? Squeak, that's your husband. Come on, Batty. I'll make you happy. What happened to the decorations? You've been drinking again. Why did you have to wreck the tree? Squeak, squeak. Well, if it wasn't you, then who did? A ghost? Good grief, it's happening again, isn't it? I need to check on Batson. Yep, let's go upstairs. Santa be like, yo, let me give you a massage, baby. But he's got no game. He's got no game. That's unfortunate. Funny things happen with Santa and Rudolph. All right. Sorry to disturb you, baby. You didn't hear the ruckus earlier. Nope. Headphones. You've missed a wild night. Santa Claus crash landed into the mausoleum. He's soaking in the tub downstairs. Can you believe that? I always told you he was only made up to fuel the toxic consumerism of Christmas. Those dang phantoms might have returned. I just need to make sure you were doing okay in here. So in the first game, your kid and your husband are both abducted by phantoms. That's a relief. I'm not totally sure what's going on yet, but might need to check on you again later. I've been running around in this robe long enough. Oh, but I still need to stitch up Santa's suit. Well, after that, I'll change into something a little more appropriate. That's really cool. Sandra Peterson, for those of you who aren't aware, unfortunately, she doesn't play for our team anymore, but I still would. She was Elvira, and well, she still is Elvira. She's like 70 now, but she is still fine woman. I feel like this game never would have been eligible for that coveted Nintendo seal of quality. Well, it's a quality game. I think I'm supposed to sew Santa's suit first before getting into my sexy outfit, which I think this is the laundry. No, this is a kitchen. And you can talk to her at any time by pressing down. But laundry room. There we go. There's my sewing crap. Stitching time. And now I think I could go upstairs and get changed. Yep, we'll head upstairs. I wonder if Hisbano will be able to repair the muzzle. He's a bat! How's he going to repair? Okay. Yeah, he's not a big help. But where do I get changed? Yeah, this is a nice image here. Do we save? Yeah, we save. Sure. I beat the game already, but we'll save here. $44, but still got it. Where do I go to change? This reminds me of some feature phone games before the smartphone era, but nicely done. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy too. I actually really like it. So if I press, oh, okay, so okay, I have to let's patch it. Voila. I'll get it to him when he's out of the tub. And now I'll be able to change. Oh, I had to press down, I think. Time to get out of this robe. Yes, please, Batty. Please, if you say please, though, is there something you need to do, or you just want to keep ogling? I want to keep ogling, but I know that the outfit you dress up in is just as good. Yeah. Yeah, Batty. 44 and rocking it. Don't I look festive? No doubt this will even get Santa's sleigh bells ringing. Probably checked if he's done with his bath anyway. What's going on? I have a bad feeling about this. Hisbano's chasing Santa. That's not the upskirt shot I was looking for. There is one later in the game. It's very much PG-13. Don't you flap those wings at me. Here I am trying to look my holiday best while my husband is down here scaring Father Christmas into the basement. The basement is a very bad place for Santa to go. fell out of the sky and into our mausoleum, collapsed the roof and everything. I've got it under control, so just go back to watching TV or something. Yes, Cannabis Kid. It's a great-looking Game Boy game. And this game it's awesome. It gets so much more awesome. It gets so much more awesome. I love that bat with all my heart, but when he's drinking, oh boy, let the games begin. Okay. Santa picked the worst possible place to seek refuge. There's that scream of terror. Well, I guess it's about time we had a chat with Carol. Carol lives in your basement. Carol is a big scary spider. She's from the first game. But she wasn't here in the first game. She was in the castle below your house. They didn't waste any time. Hi, Carol. How are the kids? Actually, hang on a sec. So, even if you played the first game, you might be wondering, what the heck happened in here? Well, Carol is that giant spider that lived in the catacombs under our house. As a reward for finding her babies, she injected me with a mild venom that put me in a near-death state, where I dreamed I was at a bar. There's also a bar that you can get to in the first game. That's an Easter egg. Well, we let her move up here so that anytime I need a break from my chores, she can bring on the hallucinations. You do not have to draw any maps. And if you ever do need a map, you can press start. Oh, I'm in a cutscene, so I can't press start. Last week I found myself on a beach. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know, my phone just started making noise. Okay. You could if you're into spider porn, you could kind of see something there. What are you doing? Oh, sorry, just talking to you-know-who. Anyway, I hate to ask this, but could you maybe release Santa? Santa? Is that what you call this succulent morsel you've bestowed upon me? And my children? Hey-oh! Yeah. Yeah. So, what we're going to have to do is basically we have to trade for Santa. So, we have to lure someone to give a replacement. It's a little dark. But if you release him, I'll bring you something better. What could possibly offer in place of this plump, juicy human? I just downloaded and noticed it has a Super Game Boy frame around the screen too. Cool. Really? I haven't seen that. That's awesome. Come on, Carol. This one time I shall make an exception, but I will still require an equal offering in return. Yeah, you'll get it. Carol is always so stingy. There's no wonder she ended locked away in the dark dungeon. Batty, I can hear your every word. You know, Carol, when I'm doing an aside, you're not supposed to eavesdrop. It's sort of rude. Anyway, if you could get one of your kids to bring him to my room, that'd be great. I will oblige. Stephen, deliver the large human to Batty's sleeping quarters. And Batty, I'll be waiting. Cool. That's really cool. I'm going to see if I can open it up in Super, like a SNES emulator at some point. This really sucks. First he's injured from a fall, now he's been struck with venom. At this rate, he'll never see my adorable outfit, because that's what she cares about. Anyway, I stashed Santa's clothes in his inventory for now. What, are you surprised that I'm not the only one with item slots around here? Okay, we've got to, if I recall, we have to go to the kitchen, call a taxi, and then straight up murder the taxi driver. Where's the phone? There's a phone. Make a call? Yes. Oh, I got to remember the number. Oh, start guide. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think if I watch TV... Yeah, let's check the TV. Don't ask me why Husbano finds this crap funny. Okay. Somewhere I can get the number for the taxi. Maybe if I go outside and go to the road. This road connects to the highway. Once in a blue moon, a car goes by. Quiet road, but every now and then a car does. Okay. There's a letter in the mail. The envelope labeled Ice Cold Blood Productions. Should I read it? Urgh. To the players of Batty Zabella 2, many thanks for deciding to check out the second chapter of Batty's adventures. Her attitude may occasionally leave something to be desired, but the fact of the matter is that these games wouldn't exist without your support. For any inquiries regarding the game, call 666-HINT. 666-HINT. That might give us... Yes. There is definitely some great cleavage in this game. It gets better, too. Okay, so... I gotta find the taxi number. That might be... in the hint. Oh, that was the kitchen there. Okay. Yes. And... so it'll be 4, 4, 6, 8. All right. So we want 4, 4, 6, 8. You all have reached the Ice Cold Blood Hint Hotline. How can I help? Secrets. Now, little old birdie told me that you all might be able to use the telephone to contact the other side. Keep that in mind, and you just might uncover something interesting. Also, you might want to try playing the game more than once for a few new surprises. Now, don't all that sound like fun? Bye for now, sugar. Okay, let's call him again and get a hint. Game tips. Sure thing, sugar. As you progress through Batty Zabella 2, I'd highly recommend you all don't forget to save. Batty will give you the option while she's taking a nice hot bath. Also be sure to remember that she has something different to say in practically every single scene, sometimes even depending on which part of the game you all are at. Here's my last little tip for you. There's a certain item that needs recharging at the altar, but I don't know. Y'all will figure it out. Bye for now, sugar. So you got like this magic hairpin that that kills phantoms, but I need to find the whatchamacallit taxi number, and I thought it was like a commercial. Is it still this? Oh, there we go. 666 taxi. Yes. But I have to find something to throw. Basically, I need to cause an accident. And then he comes in to, like, he's a pervert, too. If I go to the garage, There we go. There's something I can scatter on the road, I think. Even more than the rest of the house. What kind of wife would I be if I didn't let Husbano have at least one girly calendar? Oh, yeah, you can see her nipples on the side there. What do we have here? Caltrops! Yes. Maybe I can get Carol what she wants with these. Take them? Why not? Okay, now we go up front. We drop some caltrops. We call a taxi. And then we murder the taxi driver. If you're watching on the Retro Bliss gaming channel, this is not what you are used to. So, if I go start... Caltrops, or spiky things if you prefer. This is what they sometimes use to stop cars in action movies. The way I see it, saving Santa Claus is a noble cause, one worthy of a sacrifice. Place the caltrops. The deed is done. You know what they say, if you don't witness a crime, you weren't responsible. Might as well head inside and wait. Let's call a taxi. Okay. So taxi is going to be 8 1 let's see. I is 4. Oh, 2. Okay, so it'll be 8 2 9 4. Danger Taxi, get there dangerously fast. How can I help you? Yes, hi. I'd like a cab for 1 Cherish Road. Name, please? Bathelmula. Bathelmula. What's it's an old Welsh name. Dodacity, hello. Whatever, they're on the way. Phew, I almost gave them my real name. Now we just need to wait. All right, so we're ready to murder. Let's look at the treat. If a phantom made this mess, the afterlife won't save them from my wrath. Okay, let's go upstairs and save. How's Santa doing? His rosy red cheeks have faded, but he's still breathing. I wonder if he's dreaming about me. It's all about her. Let's have a bath. Hey. Hey, Batty. How you doing? Yeah, there is. In the first game, there's a peeing game. We're never doing that mini game ever again. Okay. Hey, there's a crash. Sounds like something crashed down by the road. Let's go visit. And we're looking mighty fine. Car went by, all right. Jackpot. Time to test my acting skills. Jeez Louise, what a wreck. Whew. Are you all right? I am now. Do I look all right, woman? How about fetching me someone with half a brain, will ya? He really makes it so that you don't feel bad that you're going to kill him. Wow, I lucked out with this charmer. Sorry, hon. I'd bring you up to the house, but I'm too weak to carry such a big, strong man. I don't need no woman to carry me. Anyhow, this is One Cherish Road? Nope, sorry. For now, we should just take care of those injuries. Well, whoever did call in that fare is going to be in for a world of hurt when I get a hold of them. Oh boy, I'd hate to be them. You're such a big, strong, angry man. Shut up, will you? Bruce says, Heaven hath no wrath like love to hatred turned, or hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Or a woman in need of saving Santa. My head is pounding. Oh, you poor thing, let's go up to my house. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you, all right. My God, woman, don't you have a man around here to make you clean? Oh my, I wish. I'm a lonely widow, you see. One day I hope to find such a man. Well, maybe tonight's your lucky night. Tee-hee, oh my. You're making this poor widow blush. Why don't you follow me? Yep. Where's the basement door? Is that it? No, that's a bathroom. Don't follow me into the bathroom. There it is. Is this your basement? No, wait. Ah! Bon appetit, Carol. Yeah, it is a hilarious game. Phew, that should keep Carol quiet. Now then, I realize this isn't proper video game etiquette, but I have to pee. I don't really want to wake Santa, so let's just use the downstairs bathroom. Okay, so Carol's happy now. Bathroom. Phew, about time. I'm not even going to give you a yes or no about using it. Oh, I think this is where, I wonder if Hisbano remembered to get me a gift. I'd love to see a talking snowman. Ooh, maybe with a ritual? That seriously wasn't me. Ah, one of the phantoms. That's holy crap in German, by the way. An uncensored holy crap. Hello, Batty. Hello, Batty. Oh dear. Join us, Adalbert. Phantoms are coming. The first game was all about the phantoms. It's actually pretty creepy. Can't believe this. Not only are those phantoms totally back again, but this time they're a bunch of dirty perverts. I can't do much without my blessed hairpin, so hopefully that one stays in the bathroom until I grab it. First, I need to warn Hisbano. Do ya? I mean, I could make you happy. Where did that bat fluster off to? Squeak, squeak! What the heck? I hear him, but where? That is a very nice view of Batty. Hisbano? How'd you get in there? What's that? The Phantom pulled you into the VCR? Of everything that's happened, this really takes the cake. At least when he was locked up in the cage last time, there was something I could do. How many people have had husbands trapping TVs? Well, maybe a lot figuratively, but literally. Maybe I could convince Santa to use some of that Christmas magic to rescue Hisbano. Okay, so I need my hairpin. So I have to go to my... Let's get my hairpin. My hairpin is kept safely in the abdomen of Queen Cherish's statue. Never hurts to offer prayer. Okay, how do I get my hairpin? I want my hairpin. And planned on dabbling in the dark arts before Christmas, but you never know what might happen. We have to use this, and we use like an evil spell to reanimate something, and it doesn't turn out well. VCRs work like Tron. Obsidian contraption. Okay. Absolutely, you got to play this one. Links in the description. This is Batty Zabella 2. You'll want to play the first one before this. Highly suggest getting them both. Where do I get my pin? Hairpin. What's this? By now you should understand the chaos that goes on around here. Do you honestly think I have time to water plants? No, I guess not. Okay, so... Are you annoyed that this door is off limits? That's a shame. Where's my hairpin? Sorry, I just want to make sure you weren't spirited away again. Nope. Alright, I'll leave you alone. First one is on the Evercade, or you can download the ROM on itch.io, or you can get a physical Game Boy cartridge from the link, one of the links in the description as well. It's the first one is in one of the Indie Heroes compilations. That's a puzzle for later. We're not going to be playing through. I do want to get to one point, though. And I think I need to somehow get my hairpin. What are my chores? Well, he isn't missing per se, but being trapped in the TV isn't much better. I don't even know where to start, but Santa's some kind of wizard, isn't he? Oh, maybe I can ask him. Okay. And in different situations, depending on how you play, different phantoms will or will not show up. And they will kill you if you don't take care of them. So let's talk to Santa. He's still pretty out of it. Hang on. I think he's trying to talk. Rudolph, please be okay. I know you'll come looking for me. What's he mumbling about? I guess he must have fallen from his sleigh into the mausoleum, and from the sound of it, the reindeer crashed somewhere near the property too. Well, once he gets up, I'll probably be the only thing on his mind. Guess I'd better take a look. If I'm going out, I should let Batson know. I really don't feel great about leaving him here alone, though. So we get, I think this is where we're going to get a really good upskirt when she finds Rudolph. Phew, there you are, baby. Listen, there's a lot going on right now, but I need to leave for just a few minutes. I can't stand the thought of you being taken away again, but Mummy quickly needs to check something. I promise I won't be long. Actually, wait. I'm going to give you my hairpin while I'm gone. Just wait here. Okay, so now we can get the hairpin. The hairpin, when it's charged at the altar, is able to kill phantoms. Magic hairpin. And if you played the first game, you'd know that. So, now we can... at least my hairpin has an advantage. Let's take it. Okay, and we'll go back to Batson. Okay, baby, Mummy brought her hairpin. I'll keep you safe. It'll keep you safe if anything happens. Let me put it in for you. We put it in his hair. Oh, that's just precious. Do I have to wear it like this? Not at all, but you look so adorable. Besides, this way you won't lose it. In the first game, when you go to the fridge, there's like Bat Son has a drawing, and it's like of him and Mom, and Mom's a stick figure with like that just huge, two huge breasts. Mommy won't be long. Okay, now we got to go find Rudolph. Which is okay? We go here, right, and then this is out to the backyard. Okay, so watch out for the bear. You can die here. Now, I haven't saved. That might have been a mistake, but we'll go. There we go. We can see we got to follow Rudolph's tracks. If we just wander, the bear finds us and that's a game over. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, that's not quite the upskirt I was talking about, but that's a nice view. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Hey, buddy, you good? Oh, dear, the light's gone out. Looks like Rudolph just expired. Well, no wonder he has to fly on ground. He's too dumb to even avoid a tree. I really don't want to be the one to tell Santa his most famous reindeer of all has died. If I can get Bat Son to help me bring the body back home, there might be a way to fix this. Reanimated Rudolph is creepy as all hell. Okay. Yes, let's head upstairs, and we're going to save. Have a nice bath. Okay. If we go to Bat Son's room now, we get him to help us. Mommy's back. Everything okay? Yep. Aw, I forgot how cute you looked with that pin. Do you want to keep wearing it? Nope. Just kidding. I'll take it back. Now, I know you hate leaving your room, sweetie, but I really do need your help. It's hard to explain, but Mommy needs your help dragging an animal carcass back to the altar. Do I have to? Hey, don't forget that Mommy could have left you for dead in that dungeon. Last time. I didn't though, did I? No. That's right. So you can help me with this one little chore. Fine. Can I drink its blood? Oh, for Pete's sake, baby. Just a little bit. Sorry you have to see this, sweetie, but Mommy knows how to fix it. Bat Son, could you stop acting like a cryptid and come back, grab one of Rudolph's legs? I don't want to see you on the cover of another tabloid magazine. Now, isn't this nice, spending quality time together? Baby, can you dial back the blood drinking just a tad? Sheesh. All right, we've got a dead Rudolph on a pentagram in our room. Phil, I'm sorry. That boy has superhuman strength, but wastes it on pushing buttons. Anyway, here's Rudolph. I have a book on resurrection, so that might be as good a place to start as any. Got the best books. Want to check one out? Check one out on the occult. Reanimation. Recalling a lost soul back to its prison of flesh extracts a heavy toll. Once crossed, this boundary will damn the user to internal hellfire and suffering. Upon a pentagram, rest the corpse of the discarded. Okay, that's done. Light a candle at each point of the star as to ensure the soul returns to its rightful vessel. The soul cannot be returned without extinguishing another. Thus, the ultimate sacrifice must be paid. Fill a chalice with blood from the sacrifice and pour it over the lips of the vessel. Then step outside the circle and chant the demon's name. Okay, so we need, I believe, to get some blood from that taxi driver dude. Oh no, that's not the basement. Basement is here. Chat with Carol. Why not? You know, Carol, I've always wondered, why do you look so different from other spiders? My origins are of no concern to you. Was your so-called Queen Cherish not similarly a bat with humanoid features? Perhaps you should consider that. The family might not be alone in the complexity of lineage. Okay, I admit you have a point. You actually do have such a rich history. I'd love to hear about it. I do not share your fascination with uncovering the past. I only wish to raise my children in a suitable, dark environment. Provide them with food. Oh, come on. I know she's got, like... Chat with Dawn? Sure. How's it hanging, Dawn? I live in an endless cycle of torment, but these spiders won't let me die. What downer. Cheer up, will ya? You're inside where it's warm. You've got an adoring audience, and they'll even keep you fed. I bet he's a bass player. All they feed me are rats. So what? Mice are my son's my favorite food, especially when they're fried. Fried mice? That's right. Anyway, I have a lot to do tonight. Chat time is over. Wait, please. Anything would be better than eating live rats. I'm begging you. Could you fry me one? Are you joking? You realize I never even planned for you to live? Yeah, I know. I've accepted my fate. All I'm asking is for the slightest mercy. What would I get out of it? Only thing I can think of is music. Webb has fused my guitar to my body. Gross. I mean, rock on. Anyway, no promises. If I come across a mouse or a rat, I'll consider it. Where do I get blood from a sacrifice? Do I need a cup or something? Oh, here we go. No, not that. No, not make a call. There's an empty wine glass. Take one? Okay, there we go. Grab it. And now I can go get the blood from Carol. I think. It's been a while since I played this one. But basically, we're gonna start. As soon as you reanimate Rudolph, things get really weird and chaotic. And that's probably where we'll end it, because we've already gone over an hour. Alright, let's talk to her. Let's get some blood. I was just wondering, how's that person I brought to you earlier doing? They are dead. Gotcha, that's cool. That's cool. Is there something that you require, Batty? Require? Nah, well, maybe. Any chance there's still some blood left in the body? I sort of need a teensy tiny bit for a ritual. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Bart. You're gonna see something pretty crazy coming soon. But I would recommend you guys give these Batty Zabella games a chance. They are... Give them a download. They are fun. Okay, she's gonna give us some blood. No buts. Consider these drops of blood my Christmas gift to you. Thanks. Well, if you could put it in this glass, that'd be swell. Okay. So now, I have a glass of blood. That's great. He's my sacrifice. Here, and then turn. Yes, let's go back to a dead Rudolph and make him not dead. Things get weird. Well then, hopefully this blood will do the trick. Phew, let's hope that worked. Hey, wake up. You can't be serious. Ooh, I heard a noise. Did it actually work? Zombie Rudolph! Zombie Rudolph! I mean, something seems a bit off, but not bad. Too bad, all things considered. Before I give the good news to Santa, I should probably get Rudolph out of the house. It might be wise to find something to tie him on out there. Something really funny? You end up finding, like, yeah, you I don't want to spoil too much, because, like, I want you guys to play this game. But there is something like, oh, I like Batty Zabella a lot more now. The character. Like, I remember thinking, oh, there are plenty of mouse traps on the shelf. Are we seriously helping that punk in the basement? Nah, screw him. For now. There's a decent view of the backyard here, okay. Oh, like, you end up getting, like, a ball gag. I remember thinking that, like, we would trap Rudolph with, or use, like, one of our bras. But no, it's a ball gag. Here, we'll save. She takes a lot of baths. Okay. Should we take a look at Santa? Okay, he's still breathing. Okay. No. I'd rather not risk Rudolph running out of the altar before I get something to tie him with. What could I tie him with? Maybe if I go in the attic, there's something in there? Okay, then. Oh, if I recall, there's... Whoops. No, that's not what I meant to do. If you like look back down, yeah, there's one. Phantom. Oh, it's not glowing. This is bad. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, she's screwed. You just die. killed us. If the hairpin was glowing, I could have killed it. Oh, well. I don't want to spoil too much anyway. So let's just say that, Rudolph ends up rampaging around his house, use a ball gag to stop him. And then Santa goes off with Rudolph. And things go more haywire from that because he doesn't realize that Rudolph is a zombie now, and that does bad things. And there is more chaos. So that is Batty Zabella 2. Absolutely check out the first game. It's awesome. Play this game. There's a lot more to it. I played the first hour. I wouldn't say I'm not even like halfway through. I'm close to halfway through maybe this one. The first one is a longer game. This one is a shorter one, but the graphics are, and man, we missed it. I didn't get there, but there is a heck of an upskirt at one point. It was super fun to play. Phil, I am so sorry that I streamed that on your channel. It has occult stuff in it. But it's all within PG-13. If you like Elvira, if you like Vampirella, you will love these games, both of them. They're fantastic. I had a lot of fun playing it. So don't forget, this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, hanging out with Mr. Poststyle and Off Grid Arcade and Mike the Gaming Road Warrior. That's going to be awesome. I'll be in the chat for that 100%. This Tuesday, huge Retro Bliss Rewind podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern. We will have James and Tanya from Zero Page Homebrew on. Then this coming Thursday, Christmas at 10 a.m., it's going to be my top 10 games of 2025 that I've reviewed. This is on that list. You'll have to tune in to find out where. I'm not streaming next Saturday, but the following Tuesday will be a Q&A channel update live stream, and that'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then after New Year's, things will kind of be back on regular schedule. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Off-Grid gives himself a 4 out of 10 for his chat participation. Excellent stream. Thank you, sir. And GG's from DeAndre. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I hope you guys have a happy holidays, but we will see you again next time on Mike's Gaming Gala. Bye, everybody.